Warning, this show contains lots of vulgarity, questionable content, and the Angry Jackalope might just be a crazy motherfucker. You've been warned.
What's up, YouTube? Angry Jackalope, Rob Rick. So, was on vacation, went to Universal Studios, and that was a whole lot of fun. It was a lot of fun, but your boy had himself an episode there that I'm embarrassed. Yes, I got shamed. I don't have anything else to record, so I'm gonna stop you, and I'll turn you off. So, Harry Potter. There's all this new Harry Potter shit going on down there, and they had a ride. I was all excited to go on this ride, and right when we're getting in the big ass line, my son says, "Hey, Dad, there's these seats up there. You're supposed to go get in and see if you fit." I said, "Man, fuck that," because there's a big ass line, hella people walking around right out front. I said, "You know what? I ain't gonna chance this shit. What if my big ass gets in there, gets stuck, and can't get out or some shit? You know what I mean? I ain't trying to go out like that. I ain't going out like no punk. I'll walk with everybody, spend the time hanging out. Then I'll get up to the ride. They tell me I'm too fucking big. Okay, fuck it. I'll go walk and wait for them to get off the ride, and we'll fucking break out." So anyway, we go through and we're like checking stuff out, and it was worth it because I walked through and they had the whole decor and the whole get down was real nice, real cool. So I'm going through, I'm enjoying it, having a good old time, and then I get like right near the ride, and this dude with glasses and pimples comes running up to me. "Sir, is this your first time riding?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's my fucking first time, man. It's brand fucking new. Yeah, it's my first time." He's like, "I need you to try this seat right here." So they had one sitting there, for you to go try. So I go in it, I pull the fucking thing down, and it goes part way, but I guess it didn't click all the way because I got a big ass gut. You know what I mean? So the dude looks at me, cold as shit. "Yeah, sir, I'm sorry, you can't ride the ride." And I'm like, "All right, whatever." And my family, they're gone. They just broke camp. They're still going. Like, they didn't give a fuck. They're like, "Oh, well, fuck it. Dad ain't going. Fuck it, we going." They knew right before my ass even got in the fucking chair I wasn't gonna fit. And it kind of sucked because they went and got on the ride, and I have no idea what that ride entailed, but there are some parts I guess you go upside down and some other bullshit, and they do the 3D virtual reality stuff, all that, all that get down. And so I'm standing off on the side by the exits waiting for them to come around at the end of the ride, and there's all these people getting off the ride, and they're all looking at me kind of crazy, like, "What the fuck are you just standing there? Do you work here or something?" And one of these guys tried to tell me I got to go down to the gift shop. I told him, "You got to go fuck yourself. I'm waiting for my fucking family." Because it was such a big crowd and all this other stuff. I didn't want to get separated from everybody. But yeah, not fitting in the seat. That was kind of a real rough wake up call. And I like to lie to myself and say, "You know what? I don't really mind being a big dude. You know what I mean? But let's be honest, I do mind." So I'm going to take some steps to address that and really, really put a concerted effort to drop the weight. I'm just too fucking big. It's little things starting to kind of pile up and bug me. I'm not so big where motherfuckers are pointing at me and shit, like in a grocery store or something. We have some people see somebody's like really, really fucking like, 600 pounds, my shut-in life type shit. Motherfuckers look and point and go, "Oh my God, look how fucking fat that motherfucker is." Typically, most motherfuckers look at me with a sense of curiosity and fear, depending on who it is I'm dealing with. But, I walk into a restaurant now and I go to sit down, and they ask if we go near a booth, say, "Is this okay?" And it's not like, "Is this okay?" like you like this particular seat. It's more like, "Is this okay? Is this fat ass gonna fit?" And then there's some restaurants I'll go sit in and the table's right on the gut. I mean, it's just sitting right fucking there. And I just kind of shake my head like, this fucking sucks. This fucking sucks. There were a couple of spots we were eating, while we were on vacation. We went to the fair. And some of the chairs that they had there, those kind of plastic lawn chairs. Man, I tell you what, your boy wasn't even trying to sit on that shit, because I have actually broken some wooden chairs. I have broken some chairs, and I've sat on some other chairs that were steel. They were sitting on the lawn, and the chair went into the lawn, and I fucking rolled backwards. So I'm big enough that it is problematic, and there are certain things that I have to get, like my computer chair. I had to pay a lot of extra money. I had to pay a lot of extra money for my computer chair just because, you know, you have to get things rated over 320 pounds. So, you know, I weigh 345. So at 345, fucking neighbors being fucking loud and shit. Um, but being over 320 pounds creates a lot of new situations. We were looking at getting a hammock, and we ended up having to get a real robust hammock that was a big enough one to hold 2,000 plus pounds. And that way, you know, we ensured that me and the wife and, you know, a kid or two could jump in this fucking hammock and swing around and have a good old time. So, you know, it just kind of sucks being a big dude. And, but I'm not going to cry about it. I'm actually going to do something about it. You know, about 4 or 5 years ago, I did a bunch of insanity, a bunch of other working out and stuff, and I was able to drop down to 280, which was a pretty cool weight. So I can't do that insanity shit the way I did then. I was doing insanity like twice a day. I was doing a 1,200 calorie a day diet. It just wasn't sustainable. I couldn't maintain it. But anyway, yeah, that really sucked at Universal. That was, I guess you could say, that was my rock bottom. I hit rock bottom right then and there. So yeah, your boy's gonna make some fucking changes and start getting back into the shit. When my son gets back in town, which will be in a couple of days, I'm gonna start really working out with him and just kind of, you know, throwing it down. You know what I mean? Rocking it. So that's it for this one. If you like it, please subscribe. Tell all your fucking friends. Until next time, please be good to each other.